Ladies and gentlemen, it is an exciting day today here at the 2023 Tampa Super RV Show, and today I'm honored to be inside the new 2023 Liberty Show Coach. Frank, what's going on, sir?
How you doing? It's great to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah. This is a brand new 2023 triple super slide, which would be the super suite in the back. It's a bath and a half. We just finished this coach actually last Wednesday, a week ago Wednesday, I guess now. Got it right here to the show.
And I heard that there's a rare opportunity that this coach is actually available for sale.
It is. The clients that we built it for have decided that they wanted to move on and do something different in life, so we've got this coach available.
And can I ask how much money someone needs to become the next owner?
We're just going to be shy of $3 million here.
Just under $3 million. Well, you want to show us around what's going on?
You bet. You bet. This is going to be a unit that we've done similar before with the extended galley here. So we've got the desk and the single chair. The interior's done a little bit darker as far as the woods and the textures in the coach. Gives it a more warm feel for sure. The breakfast bar that we have here is done without the TV cabinet, as we've done a couple times in the past. Gives you a larger area here as well as larger window, so you've got a lot more view outside. The front dash area of the coach is going to be our traditional dash that we've done since 2016 model year, where we have 18 different molds that we have and parts that we created to make this cockpit arrangement, which is extremely easy for the driver to use, and then also has the large 12.1 iPad Pro for complete control of everything in the coach, plus all your cameras, the 360 bird's eye view camera system, the hitch view camera, the point, pan, and tilt camera on the back as well, so you've got all kinds of view. It has the blind spot detection system. Those are the amber lights on either side of the windshield post. That is a radar system that detects vehicles on either side of the coach, plus about 25 feet behind the coach. So it's pretty cool how that all works, and the safety aspects of it are incredible.
If a stacker trailer is hooked up to the coach, that blind spot detection will work with a stacker trailer as well?
Yeah, it'll catch it about, maybe about 2/3 of the way back from the back of the coach. You will catch it as it's coming up along the side of the trailer. The coach also has Prevo's Advanced Driver Assist Package, which that you can see on the front windshield there. That's the camera on the passenger windshield that helps in the collision avoidance, and also for the lane departure system that the coach has. Safety wise, I don't think there's another coach that has the safety features of what the Prevo and the Liberty coach combination have together.
Talking about safety, Prevo's well known in the passenger and tour bus industry, transporting people all over the country. What else is it about Prevo that makes it such a safe platform?
You know, we're getting close to Prevo being in their 100th anniversary. So they've been building buses for the tour industry, for our industry, for many, many years. You have to kind of get your head wrapped around the fact that they build coaches for companies that it's their livelihood. The coach has to be able to continue to run down the road without any issues, and if it does have an issue, it has to be able to be repaired and back on the road quickly. It's kind of like I was asked at the show here the other day regarding the tag axle. The tag axle on the Prevo does not steer. It's not steerable like other coaches that are out there. You can unload the air pressure from the tag so that you can tighten up your turning radius. The reason that they do that is because it's less moving parts. Once again, this coach is made to do 2.5 to 3 million miles in its lifetime. So the serviceability, the integrity of the shell has all got to be thought through very well. They listen to the owners, they listen to the operators, and these are the things that make the Prevo the safest, most integral chassis in the industry.
Mentioning the 2.5 million mile bus, actually one of my buddies bought the 2.5 million mile Charlie Daniels tour bus. My buddy Tate, shout out to him, and he actually had a newer other Prevo conversion and says he likes the older Liberty coach. He had a Legendary that actually went out of business, but likes the Liberty coach, the 95 from his 07 Legendary. So went back 12 years. That 2.5 million mile Liberty coach, he was still. Now, we've talked about in other videos that you warranted that bus for Charlie Daniels. He was the original owner. Can you share a little bit more about that relationship with Charlie, that bus over that time?
So the coach that we built for Charlie Daniels, what you're speaking about, we delivered that coach in May of 1994, and that coach was built specifically for Charlie and Hazel, and they had a recording studio set up in it. They had the back area was set up for the bedroom. I mean, it was very, very custom in nature, and those were days that we didn't have slide outs either. So that coach went down the road approximately 283 days a year on average is what Charlie was on the road. And we used to warranty the squeaks and rattles on that coach until he didn't own it any longer. So they were very, very great people to do business with, and we had a wonderful relationship. They would come in probably about once or twice a year to have service done. For the most part, that coach was the same as we built it, other than we took the recording studio part out when he wasn't doing that any longer and changed that up in the front end. But the rest of the coach essentially was the same as when we built it.
Yeah, definitely a testament to Liberty Coach. Now, you're the only one in the industry, or automotive, marine, motor coach industry, any industry that I know that has a lifetime workmanship warranty to the original owner, which includes squeaks and rattles. How are you able to do that, and what all does that warranty include?
So the workmanship warranty means that, for an example, we make this countertop here. If this countertop all of a sudden cracks or breaks, and it's not because of abuse, it's because of the fact that we twisted it or something was in our installation, that would be something that we would cover. The fresh water tank, for an example, is stainless steel. We manufacture that. If that springs a leak or a weld cracks on it, that's our responsibility. So we'll either repair it or we will replace it. For the lifetime workmanship warranty, meaning to the first owner. So if they have that coach as long as they live, then that's what our responsibility is going to be. So if there's a part that we install in our installation process cause that part to fail, then we will replace that as well.
And does this coach come with that warranty?
It certainly does. Yep.
Wow.
It certainly does.
Wow.
So we would transfer that because the coach is brand new. We have transferred that warranty on other coaches that come in that are very close to new as well. So we are able to do this because of how we build the coach. All the cabinetry, the way that it's done, how it's the quality of our installation and manufacturing process that allows us to be able to provide such a warranty for the first owner.
I would bet that you're the only person in this entire building that's willing to say that. So this is the only motor coach in the world right now available with that warranty. So a lot of value to that. But what else is going on in this coach?
Well, as we transition back through here, we've got the Wolf speed oven, which is a microwave and convection. We have the Wolf inductive cooktop. We've got a really kind of cool backsplash arrangement here with the tile, nice texture there. The Keurig coffee maker, pantry here with the roll-out trays. Refrigerator that we talk about quite a bit, the Fisher Paykel, that is built in so you don't even realize that you do have a refrigerator there. Wood doors that we manufacture, these are manufactured by us in-house. The wood moldings, everything that you see here, no rattles here. So the bathroom arrangement here.
And this is a bath and a half coach?
It is a bath and a half, yep. With the upholstered walls here, backsplash arrangement. And this has the dual entry, what some people call the Jack and Jill entry, which they really like. So if you do have the hallway closed down, you can still get to the bathroom from the front or rear. Here then we have the washer and dryer. And then the super suite arrangement that we have back here, where you have an enormous bedroom. You've got big closet on either side of the bed. Large, big, deep drawers here. King size bed. This is a mattress that we have custom made for us. It's extremely comfortable. A lot of people, in fact, change all the mattresses in their homes to these when they're all done. I mean, they're great. One unique feature that we have here in the bedroom is this dresser top. This is a live wood panel that we have. Don't see that very often. And then we have a big closet on either side of the passenger side rear slide out. One thing that we do also is the mirrors. We do a lot of mirror in the coach, so the ladies or guys, as far as getting ready, you can see yourself in the front, the back. This nice upholstered sections here on the back. This is something that Kim, my sister-in-law, designs, and my brother Kurt, who runs the manufacturing facility. These are things that they put together, so they're really intricate and gives you a little bit of depth feeling here. So it's
when they build this, to be able to build a motor coach with no squeaks and rattles for the lifetime to the original owner, what all goes into that wall and the engineering to be able to do something like that? Because a lot of these motor coaches, those walls kind of start to squeak and rattle.
Well, the thing that we do is we put the ceiling in the coach up last, okay? So all of our walls, all of our cabinetry is secured directly to the structure of the shell. We're not sitting there and looking at putting the cabinetry up against the ceiling where we're having to do long screws that eventually things start to move, and that's where you get your squeaks and rattles and what have you. And then we have to make sure that we have some gap in there because things do move and change with temperature. Coaches can get to different climates very quickly, so you have to have a little bit of movement for growth and shrinkage in those areas too. So that's why a lot of this is so solid and tight because of that.
Yes, sir. You mentioned different climates. In our last video, you talked about starting a Liberty Coach at negative
65 below zero.
And someone commented that they kind of calling you out on that comment. Are you willing to double down on that?
Absolutely. We used to do that. We used to go snowmobiling out in West Yellowstone, Montana, and it would get that cold. And with the heating system that we have in the coach, we are continually circulating the antifreeze from the main engine through the S-bar system. So that is being maintained at 152 degrees constantly, which means that your transmission is being heated as well. The only thing that we ever would think about if it was to happen is the lube in the rear end or in the drive, as far as that goes, might get kind of thick, so we have to be a little careful with that. But as far as the rest of it, it starts up and you can go.
A lot to be said about that. Now, talking about cold and warm climates, what about the cooling on this coach? I come from Arizona where it's 120 degrees. Would this coach be able to withstand those types of temperatures?
This coach has got 4 15,000 BTU roof air conditioning units, and that's one thing that we sometimes don't touch on is how quiet they are. The insulation factor that we do in the roof to make sure that the vibration is eliminated on those units from the compressor, the way that we re-engineer some of the components that's in the roof air unit so it has less vibration, and then the way the ducting system is done. The ducting is all done in radiuses. It's not just boxes, square boxes and square corners where the air gets trapped in those corners, which becomes turbulent flow. We then allow the air to move freely with them being radiused, so you get more airflow and a quieter air delivery as well. So the cooling of this coach can happen at 120 degrees out in Palm Springs or Arizona or whatever, no problem.
Even though this coach only has a 12.5 generator because of the lithium battery system, is that system able to keep up with those?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. And in fact, the way the lithium system is set up on the Volta with the 2 packs, you can run any one of the 4 air conditioners in a combination of 3 of them. So you could run the front, the living room, the bedroom, or the hall, the bedroom, the living room, any 3 of those combinations on those battery packs as well going down the road.
And you mentioned Palm Springs. Is Liberty Coach I know you've had a huge presence at Motorcoach Country Club in the past. Is Liberty Coach going to have any display coaches in Palm Springs this year?
Well, we hope so. It's a factor of inventory,
Yeah.
We need to see and kind of decide where we're best fit with that right now because we don't have much inventory. And when we get through our rally at Stewart next week, our annual homecoming rally, we're going to have to see how we come through that. Plus, also the Prevo Expo show, which is in West Palm Beach the first or the second week of February. So, there's a lot of opportunity for us to go completely out of inventory between now and the time when we get out there. But we're going to try for sure. The rear bath, we have a pocket door to close this off that's air operated. The big shower, big vanity area here with a lot of lighting. All of our electronics is put into the cabinet that's in here. Behind the scenes of a Liberty Coach is just like what you see all the time. It's all neat, it's all put in place properly, it's all not just kind of thrown together. We go here, the rear shower, you've got some different textures going on in here with the niche area and the tower with the shower valve and the hand sprayer. And you got a little bar here for the ladies to use for putting their foot up for shaving their legs, so a lot of thought back here. The other thing that we do that we don't touch on all the time is our shower pan and the way that we build our shower. Our showers will not ever allow water to come out or bleed through the shower walls or the shower compartment. We actually build a full stainless steel pan that's about 6 inches high that goes into the floor first, and then we mud it and then we tile it, and then we have the rock wall that is done, that all the tile is all the tile then is adhered to. So we never have a situation here where the water or moisture can mitigate out of here and get into the walls and start to rot and the mold and what have you. That is not any part of a Liberty Coach and has not been for well over 40 years.
And if you walk through enough pre-owned motor coaches, you could smell some smells, so a lot of value in that.
There's no question, no question.
So the exterior of this coach has absolutely stolen the show. This is a Dean Laux paint job. How long has Liberty Coach been using Dean Laux exclusively for the exterior design?
So we started doing the designs and Dean doing the paint back in 2012. Our 2013 model year coaches were done exclusively with that, with Dean, and then from there forward as well. So last year actually was our 10th anniversary with Dean, so we're getting into beyond 10 years now with him.
Well, I don't have to ask you how the crowds are reacting. You can see there's just crowds around this coach constantly admiring Dean's artwork on this Liberty Coach, which is a piece of artwork. Now, if someone's a serious buyer and they want to become the next owner of this coach, who can they get a hold of?
Well, the best way to do that is to there's three different ways. It is to call in the office, 800-554-9877. You can go on the website. You can look right at a coach on the website. You can email in. That then comes to me, essentially, and then I'll divide that up to the salespeople. So that's on libertycoach.com. We also have another company called the Motorhome Exchange. That company takes units that are outside of 10 years of production of Liberty Coach, and also coaches that are not Liberty Coach manufactured, such as we have marathons. You've seen at the shop a couple of marathons. Newell we've got occasionally a Class A that comes in there. So that is the motorhomeexchange.com. The other way is to just email in to coachsales@libertycoach.com as well.
Greatly appreciate all of you out there on YouTube subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew, and thank you for watching the videos and the comments. I love reading through all the comments on it. I think it's great, and I love the views. I mean, that last one we got has got massive amount of views to it in a short period of time.
I'm only as good as what's in front of the camera, so thanks for bringing the best of the best.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
All right.